The Building Bridges initiative will go ahead with what has been termed as the majority view despite the reservations to it, and this is according to ODM party leader Raila Odinga, who has reiterated that there will be no major changes to the recently released report.
The collection of at least 1 million signatures for submission to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, the IEBC, with a draft of the Building Bridges Initiative bill is expected to start next week. Vincent Odor with the details.
A source close to the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga says that Thursday next week will set off the journey towards the Building Bridges Initiative-driven referendum, with the official launch of the collection of 1 million signatures that will accompany a draft of the BBI bill to be submitted to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC). ODM leader Raila Odinga says time for adding new views into the report is up.
We will be doing the launch of the signature collection sometimes next week. We want that exercise to be done as quickly as possible.
Few days ago, the clergy, including the evangelicals and Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, had called for the removal of what they termed as offensive proposals in the report. They opposed the politicization of IEBC, the increase of the number of legislators, formation of Kenya Police Council, and the move to give the president powers to appoint Prime Minister and 2 deputy Prime Ministers. But Odinga has faulted the clergy for not showing up when it mattered most.
2 years now, the clergy themselves had an opportunity to express their views about those issues. So, this is a democratic society. They are entitled to their views. Those are their views, but we go by the views of the majority of our people.
A section of leaders in the country, especially those allied to Deputy President William Ruto, have criticized the BBI report of watering down the role of the Senate, infringing the independence of the judiciary, and clawing back the gains of women leaders. Regardless of the current views that have emerged from different stakeholders on the BBI proposals, Odinga says there will be no substantive changes to the report.
We are not going to bring in substantive new issues. These are basically editorial issues which are being captured.
Deputy President William Ruto has vehemently condemned an approach of unilateral decisions involving the BBI report.
You should ask yourselves why we have a document that has so many gaps and so many people have issues with it. And therein you will find the solution that the only way out left is for us to sit down in a consensus manner so that we can harmonize these issues and take the country forward.
Between this weekend and next week, Odinga is expected to meet governors, women representatives, and leaders of the county assemblies in a bid to marshal support as he plans to launch the collection of at least 1 million signatures next week. Vincent Odor, NTV, Nairobi.